Hey guys, today's video I am going to be covering a web hosting company called Bluehost, and the reason why I want to cover this is because I'm setting up a site for my company right now, and I just I figured this be a great time to go ahead and shoot a video on Bluehost and the hosting that is provided for people who want to start their own website. And there's a lot of different options out there. I've tried several of them. Um, I've tried Namecheap, GoDaddy, and I also went through a marketing like platform for affiliate marketers called Wealthy Affiliate, and all those are good, but none of them have really compared to what I'm seeing here with Bluehost. And this is my first time setting up a website through Bluehost, but before I did that, I did some research on all the different options that are available to you, and also looked at pricing. And Bluehost seemed to be like one of the better ones. Now, the main thing that led me to choosing Bluehost was the fact that Bluehost, and this is just a statistic that's out there that you can pull up, but Bluehost basically hosts about 25% of all websites on Google as far as the search engine. So what you get with with Bluehost is a WordPress install, as you can see, in the video here where my cursor is, and you can go ahead and run a site through WordPress and launch that onto the search engines. So when you go to Google, 25% of all the websites that you see out there are being hosted through Bluehost. So this is a very secure company. You don't have to worry about things like, you know, for instance, I've experienced this myself. You don't have to worry about hosting with a company and then having that company be bought out by another company that does web hosting, and out of nowhere you lose access to all your logins. Nobody seems to know where your DNS servers are or the names for those, so that you can do a transfer of your website over to a different hosting company. I've experienced that at least twice. Very frustrating, especially when you spend a lot of time on building a website, and then you no longer can do anything with it because it's outside your control. So to avoid a lot of that and to get around some of those pitfalls, I was looking at a more stable company that it probably isn't going to get bought out. You know, I'm not saying that Bluehost will never get bought out. That's not what I'm saying here. But what I am saying is that they're established enough online, and have enough customers worldwide. As you're seeing here, they power over 2 million websites worldwide. They have enough people in place, enough customers, that I don't think you have to, you don't have as much to worry about as, say, going with somebody like Namecheap or ClearHost or somebody like that. So, that's first and foremost. The other thing I like here, though, is they give you a few different packages for hosting. So you've got cloud sites. I'm not going to get too much into this. Let me just go back here to what they had on their front page. So you can say get started now. They've got different plans for you. So you've got your basic plan, a plus plan, and a prime plan. Now I went ahead and for my company, um, I was looking at the different options here between the plus and prime, and there's not much difference. The only difference is you get one domain privacy and a site backup pro um, for the prime, and the plus does not come with that. Now, for me, that really didn't. I don't need a site backup pro because they offer WordPress as the main tool that you use to build your websites. And in WordPress, if you know what you're doing and you have enough experience building websites, you really don't need a backup because you can do that manually through WordPress. So for me, the only thing I'd be paying for additionally would be a domain privacy. Um, it really, for me, it didn't make much of a difference for me because if I hit select here on the plus, and this is 545 a month. Okay, so So basically, your hosting fees are what you would pay for probably a cup of coffee at Starbucks. I mean, that's it. So what I did is I'd go in here and you can search for your URL name that you want, and or you can say you have a domain. So like if you're wanting to transfer your URL from a hosting company, for example, that might have done something similar to what I went through, you can do so. Once you get that set up, it's going to take you through the payment options. They'll tell you everything that you're going to get with the website. The other cool thing that I like about this is they give you unlimited amount of websites that you can build from your first setup. Okay, so like you get your domain name up and going on Bluehost, all right, it's going to take you over to a page like this. Now, this is my back office for my first website through Bluehost, and what I'm doing right now is setting up just a website. But the cool thing is, in the future, if I want to add more websites, okay, all I'm literally going to have to do is pay for the URL, okay. I'll go to my sites over here, and from the right hand corner, I just click create site. All right, from here, I go with my site name, tagline, and it'll run you through the process here. And I'll shoot videos on this at a later date when I'm getting ready to set up my next website. But I just wanted to show that to you because um, you're paying nothing additional for these extra websites that you set up. Okay, you're just creating the site and then running with it. Okay, and setting it up. Now you can manage your site once you've got it set up. Like from here, you can log into WordPress straight from your back office. Okay, so I'll show you here. It'll take you right into the back office of your website, and that to me is really beneficial if you're, say, a business like myself. I own a company, and what we do is we do reviews on products and stuff like that, with Lions Den Investments. Okay, so what we're doing is setting up multiple websites across the board for different products and trying to promote products that we believe in and do reviews on those for people. Basically, just giving them better options in regards to like their purchasing decision, and when it comes down to the investment they're making, getting the best quality for that. So that's kind of what we do, but that involves a lot of websites that we're building out, and so I was looking for a platform where I could do that, and Bluehost offers that. Now there are other sites out there that do that. For instance, I'll give you one of them, Wealthy Affiliate. You can do that with Wealthy Affiliate as well. That's the platform I was telling you about for marketers. The only problem is you have to subscribe to them for like 40 something dollars a month, okay, or $19 a month, depending on the plan you go with. You can build out unlimited websites, but if you ever stop hosting with them at a rate of $19 to $49 a month, and let's say you decide to go somewhere else, any website that you build on that platform, you're going to then have to transfer all that data, including the domain, over to new DNS servers with a new hosting company. And guys, I can tell you, just from my experience, that takes hours and hours and hours. If you've got multiple websites, it will take you days to get everything set up, pull all your data files from backup on WordPress, reinstall them into new WordPress themes, and get everything laid out just the way it was that you had it, on your other hosting company that you were going through. So as far as the look and feel and appearance of your old website, you better have taken a lot of screenshots so that you can get that thing set up exactly the way it looked. Not to mention, doing that whole process is going to take you hours on end. I didn't want to deal with it, and I didn't want to deal with a hosting company where I'm going to have to risk that kind of approach, especially with a company. So that's another reason why I went with Bluehost, because again, it's cheaper. But on top of that, I don't plan on leaving Bluehost. I just don't, because they're so well established, especially online, and with all their customers that they have already. So I just wanted to shoot a video on this today and explain why I chose Bluehost. Kind of give you a little bit of background on Bluehost. And again, like I said, in later videos, I'll go into Bluehost a little further and explain some of the other benefits and perks that you get with these guys. But I just wanted to show that to you because I thought it would be beneficial to my audience, especially if you're people out there like me who like to build websites and do internet marketing. Okay. Till the next video. Hope you guys have a great one, and I'll talk to you later.